gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome back for another round of Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us as usual, our host and editor, Bjørn.
Hello.
And of course our host and in-house villain, the self-proclaimed cultured man himself, Junior.
Hello there. And last but not least, our social media manager and introducer, Thomas.
Hello! What's going on, Bjørn?
The ice cream truck just drove by.
And you scream for ice cream.
But you mentioned me as a social media host, so let's jump into the social medias. Because we had vacation, as we all know, and we're back from it now. But I didn't listen through the episodes while on vacation, so when I got back, I had like 5 episodes to listen through. And I did, and I posted everything we said we should post. So first off, we did the porn tier thingy on our vacation, and we posted the makeshift tier list we had on hand that evening. I made that into a new computer-made tier list, so that should look better, and it's possible to read what's written on it. Because on the podcast, I read wrong. My brain went away for a while. Shut down.
Took your own path.
Yep. Of course, the Twitter account is up and running. I only posted 3 tweets thus far, but more is coming. And they're all kinda controversial, I hope.
Edgy.
Edgy, yeah. It has to do with cat versus dogs, it has to do with transgender people, and it has to do with equality between men and women. So go check those out. The links are in the description. And what's more, yeah, I shared the Persona 5 trailer, which we talked about. I re-edited the disc golf video, which I edited and posted this summer, now with higher quality, so that should be good. And I did edit the Tipsy Wednesday on vacation skit we made. So that's up on social medias, at least it's on Facebook, Instagram, and our Discord. So go check that out. Then I had a little rant about Witcher again, where I posted some pictures of how the characters should look in the description of the books, how they look in the game, and how Netflix have interpreted their looks. Also, in favor of our porn rankings and hentai rankings, I posted the hentai rank tier list from SidSnap on YouTube, so go check that out, because that's fun as hell. I posted Bjørn's favorite cheesy snack, the cheese balls and doodles.
Oh, yes, the cheese balls.
So if you don't know what that is, go check out the post, and there's a picture of most types we have here in Scandinavia, I think. And what's more? Yeah, and the Happy People song from Bleach. Because I got reminded of that last episode, and I just sang the Happy People line.
Oh yeah.
So I posted
Bleach
the
openings.
endings.
Yeah.
So I posted that. And Bjørn did the alpha move while taking a dump in Germany. So I posted a video depicting how how it looks for me when I'm thinking of it. So that's up there on the Facebook page as well. And that's the social medias thus far. But I don't want to leave the porn rankings just yet, because I asked when we did it if people, or if we missed some categories people wanted us to rate.
Considering how long we spent going through those porn rankings, it's hard to believe we missed some, but apparently we did.
We know we didn't choose every category we came across. We
Of course.
chose a lot of them, but a friend of ours have sent some topics he think we should rank.
Right. Before that, just let me pop a cold one.
Yeah. But are we now judging his categories? Since we didn't bring it up.
No, this is categories he missed from our list, so he wonders what's our rankings of these topics.
Okay, so by going by the usual tier list, we're going from an F rank to an S rank, right?
S to F and fuck off.
Okay.
Don't forget to fuck off, because I'll add this into the existing list, which is on Facebook. But he mentions cheating.
Cheating.
Did we take that? That's fucking F.
No, don't confuse the porn tier with the hentai tier now. This is only the porn tier, not the hentai tier list.
I'm getting confused, but okay. Well, to me, cheating as a kink, even in a movie, no. I don't know. That's just morally wrong.
Yeah, but isn't there something about the taboo of it? I don't know.
Cheating is morally wrong. So
if you're by cheating, I think of if you're in a one-on-one relationship. What's it called? Monogamous?
Yeah.
With like
think so.
one-on-one relationship where you both like trust each other not to.
Yeah, a normal relationship.
Yeah, I think that's just morally wrong, and I don't get. There's no
that's
triggers within me that says that's kinky. That's just.
Cheating's an F for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in real porn, cheating isn't really.
No,
that
it's
mentioned.
not. But
it like the plot doesn't matter. You understand?
that goes for every single category if you're going by that.
Yes.
Just rank the goddamn subject.
But even in a fantasy porn, hentai or regular porn, the cheating category the cheating thing doesn't do it for me. That's
I would say C or something.
Okay. So you have some appreciation of the cheating porn category.
No, because it doesn't really matter if it's there or not.
Okay, Bjørn.
Okay, so it's a non-fact. Oh, I'll F it. Not fuck off, but F tier. F tier should be the fuck off tier, but the fuck off is below F.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
As we're 2 on F and 1 on C, it's a high E.
E tier. Well,
would that be?
Satisfactory.
Yeah, it's right in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we see? Fuck, new phone. Having trouble navigating everything. Next, he's the incest.
Winchest?
Incest.
Winchest.
Junior has his own name for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, it doesn't really matter in regular form. Like,
come on, dude.
it's C tier.
Bjørn.
Nah, I'll have to agree with Junior. It's like, that's not the huge attracting kink factor for me if it's step bro or step cis porn. Or even bro and cis porn. It's like, nah.
I'll go for C as well, so now proceed then.
Yeah, but this has become really popular, though. I watch it only because of the girl is really hot. Not because
that's usually, especially with this step bro, step sister category, because it's so hugely popular that the most popular porn stars venture into that more than the other genres because it has more interest in general.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's the simple reason why you tend to watch it more than other categories.
Yeah,
Because
just
the
because.
more popular porn stars go there.
Yeah.
So it's just a snowball effect because it's popular.
Okay, rough is the next one.
Like hardcore.
It only says rough.
Well, when you say rough to me, I visualize some really violent, like, shoving things in her until she, like, cries, and it's, like, really, like, you're not... It's, like... It's above violent rough for me. So, no. It's not like kinky rough, but, like, brutal rough. That's no.
I'm not into
But,
rough stuff myself, so I'd say maybe a D.
Yeah, it's not a complete average C, but it's a below average for me. So perhaps an E or a D.
I can compromise and say
No, D. It's not that bad. It's not an E. It's D for me.
Junior?
a D. It really depends.
So upper D.
So it depends on the roughness. Or
Yeah, I would say
pretty
that.
much like I said. Yeah, it's not like kinky rough, but violent rough. That's crossing a line for me. Like, nah.
Next up, humiliation.
Elaborate. Or humiliation?
Oh, easy and A tier.
Well, provide an example. You say an easy A tier. I'm unsure how that... If there's an example that could set... what comes to mind, Junior?
Or Thomas, can't you answer this?
No, I was hoping you would answer this. It's not really my cup of tea, so I kind of weird away from it.
Humiliation, like she pulls down your pants it's a tiny penis and she laughs at it.
Yeah, for instance, that would be that would be a example of humiliation.
And if that's your kink, like...
but there probably are others as well, but...
yeah, imagine turning it around. Walking in public and just opening her bra or something. Opening her... Yeah, you know.
Still, it's an E for me.
I'll have to, like, completely, like, average it out.
Hold
C.
on. Fuck on. I'm
No,
going
don't start linking and stuff. I have the kids in the house. I just need to
I
move
will
on from this subject.
I will not link you stuff. I just need to educate myself.
You need to do research live.
I just got this list like 5 minutes before we met up, so...
Yeah, but humiliation is like more the sexual mistress and Yeah. It's more mistress shit.
If that's the case, I'll go for a B. The small dick thing is an E, so it depends. Maybe a C, then just to compromise between the different types of humiliation.
Humiliation does...
Yeah, if this is really, really specific.
Okay.
She got a collar on your neck and pulls you and make her eat you. No, she makes her. She forces you to eat her.
Okay. Well, that's some. That's not. I would say that's more of a dominatrix and sub category versus humiliation.
Yeah, but humiliation is in that kind of way.
Okay, so it's kind of the same thing.
I'll go for a C. I'll go for a C.
I'm sticking with my C.
I'm an A.
I'm sticking with my. You're an A tier, so that's fairly high.
Lower B then.
For our cultured man. Okay. Perhaps we're simply too uncultured, Thomas and I.
Maybe. Bimbo is the next.
Bimbo tier?
Don't know what bimbo entails. Just stupid blondes. That's a bimbo.
Yeah. Stupid, blonde, big boobs doesn't like that. She's all looks, no brain. That's what I consider bimbo.
Yeah.
It's like, is that a sexual pull? Like purely physical? Like perhaps she's pretty, but if she's dumb as fuck, I don't know. It's like a bimbo. Sure, you could have a night with her, but would you have every night with her? And does that matter for porn? A lot of factors here. Am I thinking too much into this?
You're thinking too.
Yeah, B. B.
Yeah, I'll go for B as well on this.
Fuck. I don't want to mainstream with you guys. I want to vote for something. It's slightly above average, but it's not an A tier. So I'm going a sub-high C tier.
Sub-high C?
High C. Sub-high C tier.
A low B then?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the next one... now he's gotten into the more...
More?
The Norwegian word is drøy. What's that in English now?
The more edgy.
Yeah, edgy would be
topics.
the right word, yeah.
Kinky?
He says sissy.
Sissy topic.
Sissy genre.
Yeah,
Like the submissive genre. Being submissive.
But
being
he
sissy.
also wrote
no.
traps, and I would kind of put traps and sissy under the same category as
No.
we already did with the transgender one. Perhaps it's one and the
No,
same.
no, it's not one of the same.
Okay, our cultured man, do tell.
Well, the traps and transgender are the same at the very least.
Yeah, that I would agree, but a sissy is kind of man dressed like a girl.
Cross-dressing?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's quite different from
This is
the
a
sissy category.
very submissive dude dressed as a girl.
Okay, well, okay.
That's why I wanted to put it under the transgender category we already did, but the fact that it's a complete male, I'd say E or F.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
F it.
F it.
No, I wouldn't F it. I would classify it as F. I'd F it. Yeah.
Junior.
No.
Yeah, F is nothing for me.
We'll F it then. Traps, that's transgender, so we skip that. Age gap, we did old young, that would be the same. We didn't do petite.
What? S tier? Of course. No discussion.
I'd say an A tier.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Thomas. An A tier.
A high A.
You fool!
Like it's oh, you fools.
And this is beyond edgy. Scat.
Scat?
Shits and poops. Vomit.
Oh.
I'd say fuck off.
Yeah,
that's a fuck off.
Okay,
For me.
forgive me for not being cultured, but I never watched the actual 2 Girls 1 Cup video. But I know what it's about. And I think that classifies as scat.
It is. And how did you not watch it?
I deliberately avoided it. My curiosity wasn't overcome by my disgust knowing what it was all about. So no, that's an F. No, fuck off. Even.
And the last,
no F.
The last he wrote to us was golden showers.
Golden showers.
Like C tier.
A D tier, I think. Bjørn?
That's I have to below that again, like E tier. It's no.
You remember prison school?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Still
I just had a.
Still an E?
Yeah.
So C, D, and E, that would be a D then. And there we have it. I'll add those to the list. post them there in the meantime. Because fuck it, I have more of these topics to do, but I have to wait for a little while because my daughter just came by, and I don't want to talk about this when she's here.
Very well. Are we keeping the trend of talking about things we missed, or are we moving on?
I'm slightly moving on, but in episode 19, I believe it was the same episode as the tier list, we talked about, like very fast, about our kinks. And you, Bjørn, said you liked blowjobs, facials, and cream pies, but we forgot to ask, and you never said you like to give them or receive them.
Well, obviously you would know, but yeah, I like to give facials and not take facials.
Yeah, I said dream jobs.
Same with,
and I do both.
Okay.
I receive and give. So, Junior, you said gentle femdom, but who should be the dominating one?
The girl,
ooh,
of course.
Oh, gentle femdom. And
so the
Junior
girl should
likes the slightly submissive side. Okay.
I thought maybe you wanted to drag her by the collar and stuff, not the other way around.
Perhaps you appreciate a strong, independent woman.
No, I
There's a lot of these going around.
I enjoy a petite woman with
A petite, dominating woman. Well.
But with that out of the way, and we're still sticking to the realm, by all these categories and everything, some might think we do watch a lot, or to some extent, porn. Do you have any favorite actresses within that realm? Do you know the name of any, or do you just watch anything? As long as she looks pretty.
What's her fucking name again?
I need to do some good old fashion research. Because
should have done this before we came on.
I got one. To you guys, it's no secret that I like red-haired girls. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, obviously, one of my favorite actresses is Danny Jensen. Obviously a red-haired, I wouldn't say, it would be rude to say an older woman now, but in the porn world, she's an older woman. But I'm an older dude now as well. So
I'll go for a blonde one called Eva Elfie.
Never heard of
Oh, yeah. Holy shit. That's cultured, man.
Junior?
I just went on the hub and looked at all the top one. Not the recommended one. What?
Yeah. Do you have a name?
Yeah, anything we can go by?
Hold on. I just enjoy...
Yeah, don't enjoy the
Don't
hub
start
now.
enjoying yourself now. That's the wrong time.
No, I just enjoy the amateur ones. You understand?
Amateur ones.
Yeah, so you don't have a name for a specific star or something, no?
I should have. I really should have.
But you don't.
Carly, not right now.
No?
Carly Ray?
Riley Reid?
No.
Carly
Carly
Ray.
Ray. Yeah.
I'll post a picture of our porn actresses
Right.
later.
Important stuff.
But when we did the rankings, we put transgender in the B category. That's pretty high.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
as we know, transgender do have penises, and it's a high ranking. So, do you guys know of any actresses within that realm? Do you have a favorite tranny you watch, perhaps, or something like
Favorite tranny?
that? No?
No.
No, I'm just asking for Junior said it was pretty hot if tranny did a girl. So I just figured he must have a favorite actress within that realm. Or at least know the name of one.
Yeah. Is this outing myself?
No, I can go. I can go first if that was the thing.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Obricate.
Obrick.
I have no idea.
No, neither do I.
Now I'm outing myself.
Ella Hollywood.
Ella Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bjørn.
Should we do research about this? No, I can't come up with names for transgender porn stars. No,
you haven't delved within that realm at all.
No.
No. I'll do you a solid now then, and just do like that, and tell me which one.
Oh wow!
Because I did my research beforehand. And it's really outing myself to say I knew the name before I researched it even, so...
Okay, I'll just
Am I supposed to find a name out of these?
If one of those were banging a girl, would you watch them do it? And who would you choose in that case? Let's go with that.
Stepping back to my Pornhub favorite actors, it's just a lot of Russian girls.
Wow, okay.
Should I mention that? A lot of Russian girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Do you know who Purple Bitch is?
Who?
Purple Bitch.
Oh, I'll find out when I research this to post it. So,
yeah, but she's really fake, so you got the Molly Red Wolf.
Yeah, I know of that name as well.
Yeah, and then you get the Sweetie Fox. I see. This is just my...
I won't do them all. I'll do Kaylee Ray, Purple Bitch, and Molly Red Wolf then for you. Although I just needed one name, I can't be posting porn stars all over Facebook anyways. So I just make a slide poster of it.
No, don't. Yeah, you can do that, but she's not that good. She's fake as fuck, so...
I think most of them are fake though, but yeah. Bjørn doesn't find any attractive or sub-attractive transgenders. Let's move on. He doesn't have a name in the next 3 seconds.
Luna Love.
Luna Love, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so, almost done with this. Do you prefer clean-shaven, natural, little strip, or a massive bush?
As long as it's not a massive bush, I can appreciate it. But it's not like, oh no, a massive bush, I'm going home.
I don't think anyone would go home, but you might prefer something less.
I'm going home.
Yeah, fuck this shit, I'm going home.
No, don't fuck that shit. Go home. That's what you're saying. Or that's what we're not saying, actually.
Yeah.
But preferably either clean shaven or a little stub.
Yeah, I'll also say a little strip or something like that. Just to show that you're old enough.
Doesn't give those child vibes.
Yeah.
Having no hair. It's like...
Dude, that's the best part.
Just a little strip, that's nice. But you talked about, Bjørn, last episode, you come across this LGBTQ are you gay test.
Yeah, and I was surprised that was even a topic of quizzes available to you, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows their own sexual preference, regardless of what they might identify as, what gender they are, or even if they're transgender. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what they themselves prefer.
Yes,
but alas,
we have taken Are You Gay quiz. And,
yes, one of them. Are you a gay quiz?
Are you a gay quiz? Yes. So Bjørn, are you a gay?
My test results gave me a 40% correct answers for heterosexual.
Yes, that's good.
Which was the highest score of compared to the other sexual preferences.
What's your number 2 then?
What's the B? What's the B alternative? Is that
Yeah.
gay, or is that
Yeah.
Because I just screenshotted my.
You just screenshotted your mail. Okay.
Yeah. So I just second place is B with 30%.
B. That
which
I
is
have that. That would be. I think it's asexual.
Asexual.
Yeah.
What?
I think
okay.
So.
And then C with 20% something. I can't see the exact percentages here, I realize, but like A, B, C, D,
C,
and
that's
E.
bisexual, I believe.
Oh. Well, E is like minuscule. I can't see anything there.
E
So.
would be.
But anyways, I was just. Yeah, so.
Yeah, E is.
But summing it up, I'm according to this particular test, I'm 40% heterosexual, which is like, eh?
Yeah. You scored 40% on the heterosexual right answers to.
Yeah.
To put it like that. Junior, you said
No.
you were totally gay.
No, hold on, Thomas. I'm really curious. What's your percentage?
Mine?
Yeah, I'm just deflecting how.
35%.
Okay. 35%.
For hetero.
Heterosexual answers.
Yeah.
35% heterosexual answers.
And
okay.
30% for asexual.
Mhm.
15% for bisexual, and 5% for gay.
Mm.
But my gay test says I'm straight. Yeah, I already knew that.
this particular gay test.
Now then, Junior, what's yours?
I'm 35% hetero,
Nice, same as me.
Thomas then.
but I'm 25% gay.
25% gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
50% pan, and 50%
Pansexual.
asexual, and 10% bi.
Huh.
I
According
didn't do the math, but do these numbers add up? I can't. I hope they do, but
15, the
35 to 30, 65 plus 15,
Yeah,
78.
it should.
Yeah, and they should.
it should. It's 20 questions in this one. So, anyways, the test was like, it was quite obvious what the alternatives were for the heterosexual answer and the gay answer and the bisexual answer. It was very obvious what the
except for where they weren't.
Except for just a select few of them, but
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about sex? I love it. I like it. The more, the better. What the fuck is the straight one there?
yeah.
No, but it's on the asexual as well, right?
Yeah.
You got you got pansexual.
Oh yeah,
Pansexual,
I
sexual.
guess. Yeah.
But that in mind, a listener asked if we could do the test live, and we didn't do this one live. But I found another test,
Right.
which for you guys should be linked in our podcast general group, called the Gay Scenario Quiz. If you would go ahead and open that.
Yep. It's open.
Junior as well.
Gay scenario quest.
Bjørn, you can do the reading.
Okay. Question number 1.
What the fuck?
yeah, just
Yeah. Okay.
go
Okay.
with
Let
it.
me. You are in the gym shower and another naked guy comes up behind you, hugging you, with his rock-hard cock pressed up against your ass. So, one of three alternatives. Alternative A, or number 1, you awkwardly step away, saying you're not interested. Number 2, stand there, not reacting, despite enjoying it a bit. Alternative 3, get very aroused and rub your ass up against his throbbing cock. It's like, there's not very subtle differences in these answers. They're very distinct.
I'm gonna go ahead and choose awkwardly step away.
Yeah.
Same for me. Number 1, you awkwardly step away saying you're not interested.
Junior had such a high percentage of gayness, he would probably stand there not reacting.
Yeah, I was just like,
Question number 2. You come home and your new hot roommate is in the shower. He yells to you that you can join him. You think he is joking, but you are not sure. What do you do? Number 1. Go to your room and jerk off, thinking about him in the shower to avoid potentially awkward situation. Number 2. Strip down and hop in the shower. Number 3. Laugh it off and assume he was kidding.
you laugh it off.
Yeah, I would laugh it off and assume he was kidding.
Well, like, alternative 1 and 2 are both like strip down, hop into the shower. Or alternative 1, go into your room, jerk off thinking about him in the shower. What the fuck?
No.
And then the last alternative, laugh it off and assume it was kidding.
You got your closet gay, and then you got your gay.
Okay. Okay, I see.
I would laugh
I'm
it off
gonna
and
laugh it
assume
off.
he was kidding, because
In
if I got home to any of you guys to visit you and you were in the shower and you yelled at me, you can come join me. Of course, I would believe you were kidding.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that seems actually a bit natural, yeah.
Yeah, I would just like a joke, take off my top and then walk towards the shower.
Oh, just a little bit more gay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little gayness you got from the test shining through here.
Yeah, but it would be a great joke.
Okay, number 3. You've been really horny lately and haven't had sex in months. You have a gay friend who would have sex with you in a moment's notice. He would be top or bottom, your choice, and wouldn't tell anyone if you didn't want him to. What do you do? Number 1, call him over and fuck each other's brains out. Number 2, shyly call him over and have sex. Number 3, go to a bar instead, hoping you meet a girl.
Yeah, I would definitely go to the bar.
So, okay, I'm starting to see a trend here where 2 out of 3 alternatives are obviously gay, just not like very openly gay, but they're still...
Yeah, the closet
It's like,
gay and the super gay.
They're not very subtle. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a bar instead, hoping to meet a girl. Disclaimer, we're 3 straight guys here, if anyone didn't catch that already.
No, this is it's why we take this test. It's not obvious
Yeah,
that we're straight gay.
we think we're straight, but obviously we need to take a gay test to figure out what
2
we
gay tests.
prefer. 2 gay tests, this is our second one. Question number 4. It's your birthday. You come home and see a dildo and lube on your desk. It has a tag that reads, "Happy birthday. Use these however you wish. No one is home but you." What do you do? Number 1, cover your hand in lube and jerk off. Number 2, grab the dildo, cover it and your ass in lube and fuck yourself silly. Number 3, lube up and jerk off while fingering your ass.
Well, of course you lube. You lube up.
No, go ahead, Junior.
You lube up and jerk off while fingering your ass.
Okay.
It was a joke. It was a fucking joke.
No, it's a little bit of gayness shining through again. No, if I got home and just found it on my where was it again? On my fucking drawer.
Desk.
On your desk.
1, how the fuck did the person get into my house? 2, who the fuck would leave me this? And 3, I would probably think it's some kind of sick joke. Because you can almost guarantee if someone chose to now lube up their hands and their dildo and start fucking himself silly, someone would jump up from somewhere and take a picture of it.
Yeah, or they have installed some
hidden camera or something.
something.
That would be the thoughts going through my mind when I see this shit.
But out of these, I would go for number 1, cover my hand in lube and jerk off.
Yeah.
There's no other alternative.
I'll join you, Bjørn.
Look for the suspect.
No, I would grab the dildo. Let's go.
Cover it and your ass in lube and fuck
I
yourself
hope you're
some
hooking
more.
these off for the actual answer at the end, Junior.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, good.
Question number 5. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. As a prank, your friends send a gay stripper or prostitute to your apartment. He is rather attractive. Knowing that no one will figure out, you do one of these. Number 1, explain the situation and apologize. Number 2, jump on the opportunity and have sex with him. Number 3, decide to take a lap dance so that the trip to your apartment wasn't for nothing. Okay, so your friends order a gay stripper or prostitute to your apartment.
I would.
Who's to say he is rather attractive? Is this just a natural thing that you're thinking of as a straight guy? You're thinking he is attractive? Are you... Well, okay.
Junior?
I would...
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
I would just explain the situation and apologize.
Junior?
I wouldn't...
I would take the lap dance so my buddy had to pay the stripper.
I would do the exact same thing.
What? Okay.
Yeah, just as a cruel
Okay,
prank back
okay.
at him again.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You would use all his most expensive services as well,
No, only the lap dance.
No,
Okay.
I was having to sit drinking with me, so he had to pay for the for the hour.
Pay for the time, pay by the hour, and you would have a drinking buddy. Okay, well, I don't know. But I'm gonna go for A. Just be safe, explain the situation, and apologize. You're
Oh hell no!
for-
He's going to get paid.
Going for the lap dance so his trip to your apartment wasn't for nothing. Just
Yep.
so that you can play your prank back at your buddy. Or your friend.
Yep.
Number 6. Okay. One that isn't sexual this time. Your good female friend introduces you to her gay cousin. He is rather wealthy, has a great job, is pretty hot, and is basically, personality-wise, the description of your dream partner. He asks you out on a date. You respond. Number 1. You blush. Okay. Sure. It's no harm. Might as well give it a shot. Number 2. Sorry, man. I'm into girls. Number 3. Yes. I mean, sure, that would be lovely.
Why isn't there the human thing to do here?
Yeah, I'm also... for
because
finding-
obviously a human didn't make this quiz. It's like some alien trying to figure out their personalities.
Yeah, just like, why isn't the correct answer to go out as a friend? To hang
Yeah, I'm
as
missing
friends,
that as well. Just go out to the
the
bar.
buddy.
But out of these, then I would go for sorry, man. I'm into girls.
Yeah,
Likewise.
Because the question
yeah.
is asked like he is asking you on a date.
Yeah,
And
on a date.
I'm not the person who blushes when the guy asks me on a date, and I definitely wouldn't shout yes. Unless I was in a wrestling show doing the yes chants. But that's a different thing.
Wow.
So, sorry man, I'm into girls. That's my answer.
Number 7. You're out of town and decide to stay at a friend's place instead of a hotel. He only has one bed, but it's very large, so you decide to both sleep in it. In the middle of the night, you wake up, feel his arms around you, holding you tight. You, number 1, cherish the moment. Your feelings for your friend are somewhat romantic. Number 2, go back to sleep. It just feels so safe and comforting. Number 3, sneak out, leaving a note that you went to a nearby hotel.
Where is the human answer?
Again, these are stupid, because when you invited me to sleep in your bed, Bjørn, I chose to sleep on the sofa. Why is not that an answer? Or why don't you sneak out and sleep on the guy's couch?
But the real answer here is because you are already in the bed, sleeping together, and he is just, I don't know, haphazardly holding his arm around it. Then you take his arm and take it back to him. You understand?
Yeah, remove his arm.
Yeah.
Or not remove
His arm. Yeah, that is the
Decapitate him.
yeah, decapitate. That is the real answer. What the fuck?
Yes, but there isn't
That's
I think the quiz
There
is
is
made.
no middle ground here. It's just one or the other. So,
But if it's a friend and I know he's not gay, there's no harm in going back to sleep. But I don't think I would feel very comfortable
no,
with his arms
I
around
would
me.
try to go back to sleep, but that would be after I had either woken him up to move his arm or just moved his arm while he was sleeping or something.
Because I wouldn't leave in the middle of the night to find a fucking hotel. Like that. It's
Well, these are either very gay, slightly gay, or homophobic. That's the three answers we're given. So,
I think I would have tried to go for the closet gay alternative here first, and if that didn't work, I would have left to the hotel then. But I think I'll
because
answer
the-
go back to sleep. It feels safe and comfortable.
yeah, I would have to mirror your opinion there. Because sneaking out, leaving a note, that's like when you've already gone to sleep. Isn't that like a very homophobic gesture?
No, not
And
really.
Since we're like out of options here, literally, from our three alternatives, go back to sleep. It just feels so safe and comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our alternative.
Sometimes it's good to be the little spoon, I guess.
Okay, fine. Question 8. Coincidentally, on the same day, one of your male friends and one of your female friends admit they have feelings for you. You have to choose. Number 1, go on a date with each, and however you feel more romantic.
You
about
choose
is
the
your
girl.
choice. Number 2, choose the guy. He has always kind of treated you very gentlemanly. Or 3, choose the girl. She has always been really nice and sweet.
I would choose the girl.
I would choose the girl.
Yeah, because
Okay. Because we're 3 straight guys.
yeah, sure.
Shock and awe. Number 9. You are dealing with a tough breakup. One of your guy friends comforts you all day, listening to you and putting his arm around you when you are sad. You really noticed feelings for him. You, number 1, pretend to still be upset so he will hold you more. Number 2, lean in and passionately kiss him. Number 3, ignore them. It's only cause he helped you through this, nothing more.
Yep.
So it's very, again, number 1, obvious gay. Number 2, a bit gay. And number 3, homophobic. Where's the middle ground?
I would ignore them. It's just because he has been helping me
Yeah.
through this rough patch then, so yeah.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, Junior.
Alternative 3.
Yeah. Ignore.
Yeah. Last one then.
Okay, last question. Number 10. You wake up in the morning in bed with a strange guy. You have no idea what happened last night. Alternative 1. Cuddle back up with him. Number 2. Ask who he is and what happened. Number 3. You walk out and find your way home. Embarrassed.
A combination on the walking home part and asking who the fuck he is.
Yeah. But out of these, firstly, I would just like ask who he is and what happened, I guess.
Yeah, and where you
Yeah.
are. So yeah, I would go for that as well.
Yeah, that's the logical thing to do.
Like, okay, surprise, surprise.
Test
I'm gonna click the
results.
test results. And my profile fits 80% straight. You may have a few gay encounters, but all in all,
What?
you
Didn't
go for
we
ladies.
pick the fucking same?
No, we chose different from
No,
him.
you had
So
a
you and I probably got
few.
70%, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're straight, you may
Because
have
out
a few
of
gay
10
encounters,
answers, you
but
know.
all in all, you go for ladies, yeah.
Yeah.
For 30% though, you're bisexual, bi-curious. What can I say? You like variety. and
that's just
0% for gay. So
Yeah.
you
But
as
the
well?
alternatives were so silly as well. They were like either super gay, closet gay, or homophobic. That's the answers.
Should I post the
Which
results
is really
on social
unfair.
media, or should we just leave them be for the episode?
Let them be.
I
That's
think,
not-
Let them
how
be,
interesting is it really?
Yeah, no, okay.
We're three straight guys and we scored our straight answers and we got straight results, I guess.
Yep.
uh,
Well, moving on to
So,
some real topics.
we're not surprised.
And I'll start
Well,
out with a little story from yesterday.
all right.
Because I got kids, and I have a daughter. And she's reached that age. Puberty, I believe. And it's that...
Teens.
it's that week of the month again.
Hmm.
And I didn't have any tampons or pads laying around.
Mm.
And she went up to her mother's house, but her mother was gone for the weekend. And she found some tampons. She come back home, and she's like, I have these, but I don't know how to use them. And I'm like, well, I'm not showing you or telling you or nothing like that. I'll go to the store and I buy some pads. And I go up to the store, and I find the shelf with the pads. And holy fuck, there's a lot of pads. I'm standing there, and it's like pads in a pink bag, blue pack, purple pack, and some other stuffs, and different names on them. And I'm standing there, and what the fuck am I supposed to buy? So I bought one from each.
Yeah, that's
So I get
the
right
right
the
answer.
fucking bag, and like, I bought you these, and I emptied the bag in the room. Every different kind of pads.
It's like, good luck.
Yeah.
I did my best. Literally did my best. That's all I can do.
I don't know. You figured this out. So,
Oh, that's...
Yep.
mm.
I didn't know. Like, when I was standing there
Yeah, of
looking
course.
at all the different types of pads, I looked over to the cashier, which was a younger guy, and he just looked at me and he slowly shook his head. And I was like, okay, no help in him. So I just took one from each type. I have to have both the rights. Like, there's nothing wrong, at least. So what would you guys have done?
I would have gone for a perhaps not. I don't know. I really have no basis of knowing, so perhaps I would have bought every single type as well. Just like, not the ones with like minor differences, but if there was a significant difference from one to the other.
I just stuck to
again,
one.
how do you know the differences?
I stuck to one brand, but I bought each different type of the same brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Should have covered the basics.
you did good, Thomas. You
Thank
did
you,
good.
Yeah, you did it right.
I think you did good.
Girls, what do you think? Send us a message. tipsywednesday@gmail.com or in the Facebook group. Did I do great with pads buying? But moving on. Your first meet with fake news, Bjørn? What's this?
Yes. Fuck, I closed that web browser. My my first meet. It might not have been my first meet. Definitely not my first meet with fake news. But when I became really aware of it was like years ago when I came across randomly this suggested YouTube channel to me, which was called. Perhaps I should hide what it was called. There was like, I went into this channel, there was this guy talking about like some super conspiratory shit, I thought at first. And then I just listened to one of his episodes from about, I can't exactly remember what it was, but it was like some sort of super tinfoil hat shit. And I was like, this sounds really, well, he's presenting it in a really, passionate and convincing way, and what he says makes me think this about this conspiratory thing, but I'm gonna check other sources. And I'm just googling around, and I very quickly find out that this person and this whole channel is just so full of bullshit and just the epiphany of fake news. He's called Alex Jones in InfoWars. Perhaps you've heard of him. That's just nada. There's so much shit around that guy and that channel and that. Just one example, which is just horrible to think about. He like presented the Columbine school shooting in when was it? 90s somewhere in America. The two students went up and killed a lot of people. He presented this as fake news and all an act so that the parents would get attention. So he presented the Columbine shooting as fake news, making his followers of his InfoWars channel so upset that some of his followers seeked out the parents of the children who died in the Columbine shooting, and Alexis Jones's followers started harassing them, claiming that they were just fakes and frauds and all of that, forcing their parents to relive their children's death once again, and forcing some of them to move even because they were getting so harassed of Alex Jones's followers.
What are you talking about now?
Haven't you been paying attention?
No, but...
No.
But what was the original topic?
Fake news.
Is it Alex?
Fake news. Fake news.
Is it Alex Jones fake news or
fake news in general? And when I first got really aware of what this shit was about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just on a roll and I just lost my train of thought.
Yeah, because you were talking awfully about the Columbine shooting.
Yeah, because he presented this Columbine shooting as an act. All of the parents who
but
supposedly had their children shot, they were just actors, and it was all fake. He presented this Columbine shooting as a fake event of some sort.
But Alex Jones is infamous or famous. What is?
He is famous for his conspiracies, and he has a grand following. He has a lot of people who follow him and listens to what he says, and a very few amount of them actually believes everything he says.
Yeah, you cannot believe everything he says because that is
some people obviously do, because the parents of some of the children who died at the Columbine shootings were found by Alex Jones's followers, and they like harassed the parents and forcing them to.
But do not look on this specific case. This is such a bad argument. But anyhow, because Alex Jones got something right.
Perhaps a few points, but he twists it in his or their way. I don't know if it's a whole outlet or it's just him.
But was it morally right what YouTube did to him, or what Google did to him?
Well, by just doing a quick Google and looking at Wikipedia, he tried to promote the toothpaste and mouthwater as a preventative measure for COVID-19.
Yeah, but that's not the question.
What did YouTube do to him?
What another example of him bringing fake news, making some people believe
Junior,
him.
What did Google?
What did
do
YouTube
to him?
do to and Google do to him?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of this.
They out him. They
don't promote his search results.
No, they executed his channel. You cannot find it anywhere.
All right.
They nuked him.
Okay. Yeah. Because the majority of his content was actual fake news and was harmful for the general public.
Yeah, but
and you're going to pull the free speech card now?
Yeah, we're about to do that as well, because you have free speech and you're entitled to your own opinions just like everyone else. And even though your opinions doesn't line up with what's the norm, you should still be allowed to have them.
I think, yes, you have free speech up to a certain point.
No, there's no certain point. You have free speech. It says so in the Second Amendment.
Yeah, you have.
And
You should. I think you should have free speech until you can get, like, it should stop before you can do free speech about your opinions, making a whole country follow you into war and invade Poland. That's another result of one person's free speech and power to bring people with them.
No, you're so fucking wrong on this point.
What?
If it's a valid reason, then you should.
Well, who's to decide what's a valid reason and not?
Yeah, that is why we got free speech. That is why you can discuss
your opinions
So
with
your
others.
opinion is that no matter how harmful his speech is and how grand his following eventually becomes, he should be able to leave his content on YouTube and Google's platform. It's YouTube. It's a Google.
Yeah, but you battle him on his turf with the actual facts. Then just by canceling someone, you start a war.
Yeah.
Like the cancel culture, it raises the masses for both sides, and you have the argument and the fighting on the internet and everything. And this is how you kind of promote more racism these days and more homophobic stuff and everything. Because you try to shut down one side and only listen to the other side, and that's harmful as well.
But is it a grander good, or is it an overall good or an overall bad?
It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alex Jones's shutdown from Google and YouTube was a bad.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Because of free speech, okay?
Yeah, because
I'll have to disagree with you.
Because
Okay.
And so you're entitled to it through free speech.
yeah,
No, freedom of speech.
because if I'm pretty certain he got something right, because he spouted so much shit. But
if you look hard enough in the haystack, you will find the needle eventually, right? So
but he had a lot of points that were right.
He obviously managed to get a huge following.
But
he can't have been all bullshit, but his very end points in a lot of his rants are.
Yeah, but
in
even
general
Trump have
bullshit.
a big following, even though he's full of shit. So
Yeah, what fucking world we live in.
Yeah, but hold on, are you going to blame Trump now for Afghanistan? Like
I'm not blaming Trump
mainstream
for
media.
anything.
Where did you pull this
I'm
from?
just saying.
He just pulled an example.
He says a lot of shit. He still got a lot of followers, and he also got cancelled, and he shouldn't be, because he's also entitled to his free speech.
Free speech, yeah. The only thing that I'm kind of agreeing on is censoring towards commercial for children. You understand?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
Paul's brother. They are selling their merch like fucking hell to their children.
Yeah, but if you go to Cartoon Network or Disney Channel, there's a lot of merch commercials for kids' toys and everything. So
Yeah, but they got rules for that. On YouTube, you do not have the same rules. You can commercialize your episode how much you want. You understand?
yeah.
That is something that is very strict. You cannot have an episode that's like 30% commercial or something like that. And that is what YouTubers are doing. They are like having a 70% commercial on the episode. So
Yeah, more ad revenue.
yeah, not just ad. They're selling merch.
Yeah.
Their own merch. That is something in the censoring. I would say not censoring, regulating.
And that brings me to the point that this week's episode is sponsored by...
No, we're not sponsored by anyone.
Come on, NordVPN! ExpressVPN!
Any VPN.
Panda VPN.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I can make it.
And Shark, or whatever it's called. Stream Shark.
Anyways,
Skin
yeah,
share.
so,
Yeah. Well, moving on.
So-
Junior, OnlyFans die. I saw that as well. It's the same, very
rest
same
in
morning.
peace.
Yeah.
What's this?
OnlyFans is dead.
Not yet. Not
It's
yet.
going to.
Yeah, but it is Crimea River.
At least what it's known for.
Yeah, big.
Because when people see someone saying they have OnlyFans content, we all know it's exclusive porn.
Yeah.
And not even that, it's just locked away porn.
Yeah,
It's
locked
just-
away. You pay the person to have access to their OnlyFans site, so you can watch them nude. That's basically it. And OnlyFans have said that they will not allow their users to be posting nude stuff anymore. Is that right?
Yep, they're just slamming down the ban hammer real hard on that.
And that's
From
basically what
the
OnlyFans
start of
is.
October.
It's just people going there to get paid to show themselves nude. So if they take that away, how big can the platform actually be or become? Because-
It's fucking dead.
Because it will die out. And the reason they're doing this has something to do with the higher ups and some economical shit.
Yeah. Now.
They don't want to be portrayed as a porn site. They want to get rid of that.
Yeah.
No.
But-
No. Yeah.
No?
Yeah. They do
Okay.
not want to be portrayed as a porn site, but because if they're portrayed as a porn site, then MasterCard and Visa will not pay, not do deals with them anymore, or PayPal.
Yeah, that was the main reason, yes.
And that is censoring.
So basically, OnlyFans will die out, and the people on OnlyFans will just have to move on to some other site.
Yeah,
Some
but
hub, perhaps.
no, but it's it's really.
You don't think
So
so?
they can start
No,
an
I-
account on Pornhub or something. You can still have those locked to premium or something.
Well,
Yeah.
Pornhub isn't like locked.
Yeah, you can lock.
Yeah,
you
some
can lock
content
your
is.
content as well.
Yeah.
So,
Ah,
so
okay.
that
Yeah,
would
but-
just be the new norm.
So
then.
it could work the same way, just on the actual porn site.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because one similar site to OnlyFans, how the business model works, is Patreon.
yeah,
But
but
to my
Patreon.
knowledge, Patreon isn't as much of a porn site.
No, they removed that kind of stuff. That's why you got
Yeah,
OnlyFans, because you couldn't do that
Yeah.
stuff on Patreon. Patreon is
Yeah.
kind of crowdfunding, but without the nudes and lewds.
Mm.
Yeah, and Tumblr died of this no porn as well.
Tumblr. Yeah, it's been a while since I heard of that.
Yeah, of course, it's dead because of this is censoring.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't want porn on their
And it's
website. They can censor
No.
their website as they want.
No, MasterCard and Visa don't want porn for their ad people and such. They don't
It
want.
has,
Yeah,
has to
okay.
do with investors
So-
and
so-
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're visiting my house naked and I'm saying, hey, you should put on clothes, you're just gonna yell back to me, I don't want to be censored because I'm censoring your nudity in my house. Of
Wha-
course, they can censor nudity on their
no,
platform
what
if they want.
What the fuck is this kind of opinion?
But their platform.
It's OnlyFans'
Yeah.
platform, and they want to change their platform and
No,
what
no, no, no,
they
no, no, no.
censor
No,
over
no,
there.
no. You're so fucking wrong. It's like the bank says we don't want to have anything to do with electricians, so we don't want to pay them out anything. So you, as
I
an
don't
electrician, do not get paid. We don't want to associate with you.
I don't see the comparison. I was making the comparison to you claiming it was censorship.
Yeah, but it is. The
And
bank.
I was saying if you
So-
Yeah, but
as
the banks, the people who are paying, doing the money transactions, are censoring.
okay. I thought it was the OnlyFans, the leadership in OnlyFans.
No.
that was
OnlyFans-
doing
no,
it.
no, no.
They have decided this because the banks don't want to allow the use of
Oh,
Visa
okay,
and
okay.
PayPal and stuff on their site. because people are using the transactions to pay for porn, basically.
Okay.
So it's the money laundering, not laundering, but the money exchange
Transactions.
that says, we don't want to have anything to do with porn, and then OnlyFans has to apply because OnlyFans is a transaction site. They're only doing...
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
Well.
So it's like the bank is saying, we don't want to have anything to do with you. Fuck you.
And all the girls who are getting employed by this, poor girls, doesn't get paid anymore.
Poor girls.
So OnlyFans is basically laying off all
and a
the
few
girls.
guys, perhaps, as well.
Yeah, the 1% of the guys who actually made it through. But yeah. Cheats in games, Bjørn.
Where's the line for you to cheat in a game? What criteria has to be met for you to cheat in a game? Just a few examples off the top of your head.
Cheat in a game how? And what?
Is
what
it a
kind of
multiplayer game?
Is it like, are you cheating in Final Fantasy 14?
Okay, you're going straight for the good stuff. Is it a multiplayer game? Is it a single player game?
If it's a multiplayer...
Do you compete with others, or is it for your own single player experience?
If I'm cheating in a game, it's not in a multiplayer game. I can cheat in a single player game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't cheat in games.
That's what I'm... If I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, and I've played the game through, and I want to get more value out of it, perhaps I'll do some cheats in that game to spawn a tank or spawn a plane and fly around and have fun.
But
right?
that isn't actually
in my single player experience.
That isn't actually cheating. If you play through,
it's classified as a cheat code.
It's a cheat code. But if you play through the game without cheating, and then you're just like messing around in the town, just shooting people, stealing cars, and just having fun, I don't see it as cheating to get the weapons or the cars.
That's
just
I
to
would...
like have more fun and then leave it be afterwards. But if you use cheat codes to get through the game because you can't play the game without, that's cheating. So I don't.
I have to just mirror exactly what the fuck you just said now. What the fuck you just said now? Exactly what you said now.
That as cheating is just getting
enjoying
more,
yourself.
Enjoying yourself, getting more out of the game.
Getting more value. Yeah.
I have cheated in some games because the game crashed or something and I lost progress. I was like, fuck it.
It was a remedy, perhaps.
Yeah, you use some level skip codes or something to get...
Yeah, or God mode or something.
Just to speed the progress up to where you were.
Yeah.
But that's technically not cheating as well. You're just catching up to your crashed game to where you were. If you then stopped using the cheat code when you got back to...
oh, fuck. Does this count as cheating? Because Persona 5 got this not quest, but quizzes that are so fucking Japan only.
Oh.
You cannot imagine being a Western foreigner that you can imagine answering it correctly. I look up the answers to get the stats.
So those quizzes are actually difficult to the people locally in Japan. And how the fuck are you as a foreigner supposed to even have a chance of getting any of them right?
Yeah.
That's what you're getting at. Okay.
And you get stats boost if you answer them correctly. And you use those stats to date girls or to get progress in the story.
Okay, I see what you're getting
I'll admit
at,
I have checked up to some puzzles in some games because I just couldn't figure them out whatsoever. Like the old Monkey Island games. Not Curse of Monkey Islands, the third one, but the ones before that were even harder to figure out some of the puzzles. And how people figured them out without using the internet back in the day, I don't fucking know, because the clues just weren't there for me for some of them, and I had to check YouTube just to see how the fuck am I supposed to like move on from here.
Exactly. And all of this, I think it's okay. But I already think I know what you're going to say, Junior.
We did do this in Divinity, Original Sin 1, because there were some puzzles that were so fucking annoying.
We did. Perhaps we did. I don't remember everything from...
A bit of cheating to get
the first
progress there. However, I think I know the answer already. Multiplayer games, especially multiplayer games that are competitive, where you're versing others for score or progress.
But how do you cheat in
Outright hacks and cheats in competitive games, whatever, where you're playing with or against other people to compete. What's your opinion on that?
Is there cheat codes for multiplayer games? Or...
Yeah, you got bots.
A lot.
And, yeah.
Like literal hacks,
hacks.
And like... Yeah, hacks, cheats.
No, I don't cheat in MMOs, and I rarely play MMOs. So.
Yeah, but...
like multiplayer, like the prime example, Counter-Strike.
Yes,
if you're versing one team versus the other, and... Yeah, cheating in Counter-Strike.
No, I don't use wall hacks and aimbots, and no need for it.
Yeah, because what's the point? What's the point?
Exactly, and that's what my thinking is as well. Because I don't use cheats as well, especially in competitive multiplayer games. But a lot of people do, and it is a huge problem for the rest of the experience for the other people in that game or in the game as a whole.
Also cheats
if the community
doesn't get good if they don't cheat. That's the whole problem for them. They just want to play to win, and if they can't win, they're not enjoying themselves. So they have to cheat to get something out of it. But they don't become better players from cheating.
Yeah, but I just fail to understand how people can find it even remotely enjoyable to take all their personal skill out of the equation just to see the finish screen on their game they're playing, like, you win. Is that such a joy for them that it justifies them to cheat in a game, in a multiplayer game, to, like, remove all of the personal input? You just have to click mouse 1 and you'll automatically like kill everyone on the arena and yay, you won, it says on the screen, but you really didn't. You just you installed some hacks, and yeah. So I just can't fathom really what the joy is to just remove all the actual fun in the game just to see the you won title on the screen.
Cheating in MMOs or in shooters or whatever, as long as it's competitive with other people, it's just douchey.
Exactly, that as well. Even if you take all of the personal value out of it, even if you like cheating, don't you ever consider the people you're playing against?
No, because they're mad, because the people they're playing against is better than them, so they always lose. That's why they start cheating, so they could get the W once in a while. I would think, so... But it is a douche move, it really is.
And I'm aware that some people also just like to make other people mad. They find great joy in being the internet troll and just making other people angry at them.
But there's funnier way to troll people, like voice trolling and stuff. Might be more fun. At least that's what I enjoy watching on YouTube.
I guess, but that takes a lot more effort.
Yeah, but if you're cheating, it's like
just
not like you even playing the game.
Exactly. The ultimate cheat would be like you started the round and then boom, you entered the win screen. That would be the ultimate cheat. What joy is that? You just start the game and you win. That's the cheat.
That would be pretty funny.
Every other player on the map just, what the fuck
better
just
than
happened?
all of the aimbot. It's better than the aimbot. It's better than wall hacks. It's better than everything. It's just, you win instantly.
But I'll go on record.
And what fucking joy is there in that?
I'll go on record and say, if you cheat, you're a fucking loser and a douchebag. The only place...
In a multiplayer game.
In a multiplayer game, yes. The only place cheats are allowed is, as I said, when you play GTA and just want to have fun on the map after you've completed the game, or if you're playing Sims and you just like the building house and decorate the house part,
in your
in your
single player experience,
then you can use cheats for money and weapons and cars. But not
this
for
is
playing
our,
the game. If you're going to play the game, do it without cheats.
Yeah, but this is our life lesson here, or not life lesson, but our how to be.
How to be?
Yeah, you can do as as you want, as long as you don't bother anyone else.
Yeah, that's like one of the amendments from God. Do unto others what you want others to do to you, or however it is in English. But yeah.
Okay, well, so no surprises there, but it's just a rant about cheats in multiplayer games. I don't get it. I don't. Yeah.
It's stupid.
Moving on.
Shaman King, Bjørn.
We got a few more things. Yes, Shaman King just released their new anime on Netflix, which I think was the first manga and one of the only ones I've ever owned. And it has some nostalgic value for me, mind you.
Yeah, I watched the original anime, and I read the first books of the manga as well. I don't know why I fell off, but I did.
So thinking back to my perhaps early teens, getting these first mangas of Shaman King, thinking it was fucking awesome, and then seeing it on Netflix, I thought I would be
hyped?
I can't find the right word. Fucking hyped for it. And I was, and I started watching it, and I felt a little bit nostalgic, but it wasn't a huge pull for me. It was just like, I just felt like it was this generic fight anime. It didn't have the pull.
Yeah, but remember, it's shonen, so it should be in the same category as Naruto and...
Yes, and I watched 4 or 5 episodes now, I think, and I still don't feel like I want to watch another episode. But it just makes me think, if I started Naruto or Naruto Shippuden or Bleach today, would I like it today after having watched all the other animes I've watched?
No. Because
I don't think I would.
No,
I don't think I would. I don't think I have the patience.
No, because you're comparing
and that's what I'm circling around. That's what I'm circling around to.
Yeah, you're
I'm comparing it to perhaps my new standards.
Yeah,
to new animes.
To new animes, to Jujutsu Kaisen, to One Punch Man.
Exactly.
No, that's not fair.
Yeah, it isn't. But
Naruto.
Should I still watch that show
Naruto has gotten very...
I don't feel compelled.
Very popular again, as of late. Yeah. Again, normally, because now you have Boruto, but Naruto has become popular, and Outland, the local geek store here, has just started selling shit tons of Naruto stuff again. So,
well, stuff like merchandise or the
merchandise
books, or...
and stuff. The books have always been selling quite good, I think, or the mangas. But now they're selling merch for Naruto.
Yeah, I would say Naruto merch has always been...
yeah, at least here it died down for a while after Shippuden, but now it's just boosting again. Don't know if Naruto himself are having a cool arc in the new Boruto series, but I don't know. But some things happened here at least, because Naruto has become popular.
I don't watch Boruto. I watched up until episode 60 or something, and then I dropped off.
Dropped off in 772
I just
or
had
something.
I don't feel like I want to watch the next episodes, and at that point I often drop off of animes. It's like, and am I wrong?
No,
like when I'm not interested, it just feels like a waste of time. And I have a lot of other things that I actually enjoy, instead of like forcing myself to watch something that some people like. But
no, they say that you can you watch the 3 first episodes to and then decide.
Yeah, I've also heard that.
So if it hasn't grabbed you by 3 episodes, that's an hour in anime world. That's 20 minutes times 3.
Yeah, That's like
Yeah.
the golden standard.
I think that's a good rule. Set off 1 hour for the first 3 episodes
Yeah,
of an anime.
If they don't get
Then
you
you-
curious,
you-
hooked, or excited, then you can drop off. That's the golden rule, yeah.
If a show needs about 30 episodes to get you hooked, that's a bit long.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
more
do-
than a
do-
season.
you-
So-
Yeah, but you do have those, and those
I know, and those shows
are pretty good as
still-
well.
yeah, like when you sum it all up, eventually it just gets better and better and just snowballs. But how long are you supposed to spend until you actually start enjoying it?
They say
well, that's what.
th-
That's
3
why I
episodes.
say some anime shows are for advanced anime viewers,
Yeah.
and some are more beginner friendly. Like I said last week,
Yeah.
a couple of colleagues of mine have started watching some anime, and
Which ones did they start with?
Death Note.
Death Note, yeah.
And a third colleague of me had sent them a list of animes they should check out, like the beginner's guide he made for them.
Oh, beginners anime
Yeah,
guide.
basically.
That's nice. That's nice.
But
yeah.
on that list, there were shows like JoJo, which in my opinion isn't something you should start out with if you don't already like anime.
No, that was
Because-
so
because-
fucking
Yeah,
advanced.
JoJo
because-
is a very special
So,
case.
so I told them when I
Yeah.
watched through the list, and I said, don't start out with JoJo, just it's for advanced viewers only. You need to
It's a bit hard to
need-
understand the whole vibe.
it's not only that, but the way it's drawn and everything has a different look than many other animes. So if you're used
Yeah.
to some styles, JoJo might throw you off on the art styles, and the storyline is convoluted and weird as well. So I think JoJo is epic, and it's one of my favorite animes, but it's for those who have been watching anime for a long time and kind of know what you like and don't like within the anime. Then you can try JoJo. Don't start out with it.
No, that's
Yeah.
fucking hardcore to start out.
Yeah. So it's not a beginner-friendly anime.
Is it smart for someone who's new to anime to start on a really heavy show or a really heavy anime?
Not too heavy,
Right,
but
yeah.
not too brain
Yeah,
dead as
but-
well, like the trash animes I
like in our eyes, we're all. Can I say we're anime connoisseurs? We're familiar with animes and have been for years.
Yeah,
And
but what
if
would you
we are to and if we are to introduce someone to an anime where they initially think that anime isn't that boring, we might want to shock them with something that's like holy shit experience, right? But perhaps sometimes it could go a bit far.
No,
Like,
but-
should you introduce someone to anime by putting them onto JoJo or putting them onto Attack on Titan or something like that? Is that a good start out? Is that too much for someone?
No.
What do you think about that?
Out of JoJo and Attack on Titan, I would start with Attack on Titan, but I wouldn't throw it in there. So
Yeah,
I'd like
but-
to start out with because it's very heavy, both politically
Exactly,
and
that's what I was
militarily.
Yeah,
getting.
and
no,
It's
but-
impactful.
No, but Attack on Titan was the most watched show when season 3 was airing.
yeah, but,
Okay,
but
okay.
then you already.
It was the most
Hugely
watched
popular.
show. Yeah, most popular show in the world.
Right? Okay.
So
But is it the most popular show for people who have never watched anime? That's what I'm getting
yeah,
at.
but I would say take a great show. No, I would say Attack on Titan is
So-
good for a beginner as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
well.
because look at the phenomenon that became Game of Thrones.
Okay, yeah.
That's a very heavy show.
Sti-
That's medieval fantasy.
Still, I would like people who are starting out with anime to start with something a little easier. Maybe not a show that has 4 seasons. Like, try something a little bit easier.
1 season, 12
Yeah,
episodes,
it's a
24
shorter
episodes,
show.
something that has one plot and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, you could.
generally well received, but it's not like
Yeah,
revolutionary.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but-
start
but-
out a little bit generic before first, and if anime is for you, then you can go on to something more heavy, because many people watch shows when they eat and stuff, and that's not the place to watch anime unless you have the dubbed version, which I personally is against. And I can't have the Japanese speech going on and then be looking down to my plate to eat something and then look up because
I find that
so
really hard. I find
miss
that
a
really
lot.
hard.
So you can't eat and watch anime. At the very least, not in the start of your anime career. So start with something simple that still gets your attention. And if you look away for a bit and look back, you haven't lost shit tons of important information.
Fuck off! I got a colleague this Friday.
You got a colleague this Friday?
Yeah, it was like... I've seen everything on Netflix. I was like, you haven't seen everything on Netflix. And he was like, yeah, I've seen everything on Netflix. I was like... mentioning, like, real shows that I've seen. And he says, yep. And then I was like, fuck you. Have you watched Castlevania? He was like, no. What's that? And I was like, it's an anime. Watch it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah?
That would be the correct answer there.
So I'm very intrigued now if he watched it during this weekend.
If he claims to have watched everything he found of interest out of movies and regular TV shows on Netflix. He is already so much into the Netflix watching binge life, I guess, that it shouldn't be too hard for him to hop into something new on Netflix.
No.
Yeah, but...
like Castlevania, new to him.
Yeah, but Castlevania is an anime, right?
Yes, it is. By all accounts, it is.
Yeah.
And if he haven't watched anything anime, I recommended him.
Yeah, well, I would also recommend Castlevania because it's an American anime, not a Japanese anime.
Yeah,
the voice acting
so I
in
think
there is
that
Japanese,
there's a difference
English.
between recommending something English and
Yeah,
something
but
Japanese to people.
Is Castlevania a good gateway simply because of the English spoken language?
Maybe.
For people who, like, first they have to go over the threshold of watching something in their adult lives, watching a cartoon as an adult and find it enjoyable? Is that the first
but
barrier?
So many people have watched cartoons, if you count The Simpsons, Family Guy, and all those shows. So they might already be familiar with cartoons. But yeah, but a family entertaining value. You could watch it with your kids and you could have a bit of a chuckle, but you're not watching it as you are watching some serious stuff going on screen. Like Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. Exactly. Like, that's what comes to mind. Yeah, but Castlevania is a little bit like those
Castlevania
shows.
is a bit... It's...
Stay focused.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, I think it's a good gateway because it's not like the other American cartoon shows that's on Netflix and stuff. It's closer to Japanese anime, so it's a middle ground between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Castlevania is a good starter.
It's a good starter.
Yeah.
I think it is.
But the West has got a lot of good cartoons now.
Yes, they
that
do.
That is mimicking the Eastern anime.
Yeah, because the Eastern stuff actually works, like manga and anime.
Yeah.
Compared to comics these days, that are dying out. Because of stupid writing.
I heard a lot of good of The Invincibles.
The Invincibles?
It's a superhero cartoon on Prime. Think in the categories of the boys type of setting-ish, I believe.
Yeah.
I have only seen the trailer myself, but I got kind of those vibes. You have like bad superheroes and stuff, I think.
Yeah, it's really gory as well.
Should be very bloody and kind of true to the source material.
So that is something I'm really interested to take a look at.
Yeah.
So we'll get a recap next week.
No, I'm watching Monster at the moment.
No, but I mean recap from how your friend found watching Castlevania.
No, because I recommended him another show as well. So I think you might pick that up.
We'll circle back to the whole Castlevania thing someday. Last topic of the day, Bjørn. Lack of understanding in texts.
Yes, it's a minor thing, or at least in my mind, it's a minor thing. When you get a text from someone, in this case, at work, I say, I'll be arriving at your place at 12 o'clock. And he sends a text back to me, that is fine. ... That to me sounds... I interpret that text as, wait, did I say something wrong? Was this an inappropriate time? Were you offended by this? By the way you wrote that text? Like, that is okay, ... Like, what the fuck does those dots means? What? How am I supposed to interpret that versus a single full stop? Versus 3 dots? Like, does that give it extra meaning that I don't understand? Because in my mind, it just like means that he or she is slightly annoyed or something.
That would be the correct assumption, I believe, as well. Or if you answer kind of like okay, but then there should be a question mark at the end. But
yeah, you say okay and you say ... That's like you're slightly annoyed at something in a text.
I don't know, did you say something when you arrived? Did it seem like it were inappropriate? Did he seem busy?
He was on summer holidays, and it was a bit of an extra effort for him to show up so he could discuss some things and look at a job.
Well, he ordered you in,
so
I
perhaps,
suppose. So it's another one.
Well, he said it was okay, just hit him up, tell whenever we could meet that day, and I texted him back, okay, at 12 on Friday, and he says, that is fine, ... Like, what the fuck? Is it really fine, or did you just woman me? Like, that's fine, but it's really not.
Well, did you get any sleep on Friday night? Or did this keep you awake?
It haunted me. No, I thought about it, but he didn't seem bothered at it. But perhaps he womaned me at that point as well. He seemed all nice and happy, but he was seething with anger. I don't fucking know.
Just womaning you on the phone, and that's it.
Maybe. It was a slight inconvenience for him to show up at that time in his summer holidays.
But he wanted you guys to come to his place and fix something, right? So it was not like you just sent a random guy a text message like, I will show up at your house at 12.
No, he invited me at first and told me to just send him the time and he would show up.
In the time and he showed up.
And I was like, 12, like, right at noon, isn't it?
Yeah,
noon is like, 12 o'clock. That's noon, yeah? So... I don't know, lack of understanding in text.
You should have asked him when you saw him. What does this mean? And just point at the fucking dots. Are you womaning me? or
yeah, so that's
the term.
Did you woman
Did you
me?
just woman me on the text? What the hell does this mean?
What is this womaning?
Saying something but actually meaning the other opposite.
Yeah, when you ask a woman, is something wrong? And she answers, no. Nothing's wrong.
And then you go, okay.
And you're actually supposed to interpret from that answer that something is wrong, obviously, but you're also supposed to interpret what is wrong and when you did the wrong thing. And when you said the wrong thing.
What's wrong? And she answered, nothing. And you're supposed to know.
You are supposed to know.
But you don't. If you did, you wouldn't have asked.
And it might be because you forgot to take out the trash last night, and now it's sitting there. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, but time, boys.
On that note, that's Junior's job, actually. He's the timekeeper. You're the editor, he's the timekeeper. Because he always write in the chat we have going, like, time, when we nears the hour and a half. When
we're overrunning our usual. Yeah. So Junior is our self-proclaimed cultured man, our in-house villain, and Time Lord.
Time Lord. It's not.
Whoopity whoopity whoop.
He's not wibbly wobbling anything here. He's the timekeeper. Doctor Who is the Time Lord.
Timekeeper. He's not the Time Lord. I tried to give him more
No,
credit.
no.
Okay?
I like Doctor Who, and he's not Doctor Who. Or I used to like Doctor Who before he became a woman, and the show got shit.
But I can be a Doctor Who.
You're, yeah. No, you're not. You're not.
No, that's a racist joke. You don't understand.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I don't
Doctor Who.
I still don't get it. We're moving on, or we're leaving. We're leaving. We're wrapping up. If you guys have anything you want to tell us, ask us, give us suggestions to topics or whatever, send us a mail at tipsywednesday@gmail.com. Write to us in our Facebook group. Remember to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, and join our Discord server, where we have been really chatty with people as of late.
The Discord group is really taken off.
Yes. And when we get to level 2 on the boost thingy, we can start uploading bigger files as well. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so see you next week, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.